pitching for Seattle, number 3, MULLER.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Beck will hit next. 1 for 3. Yeah, that's fouled off. Off the mark there. 1-1.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Now the second run is in. They lead it in the 8th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So 2 down. Amauri Cora now at the plate. First pitch misses.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Muller, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Throw over to first, and he's back in safely. Beck, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Good job to fight that one off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Through 8 full, it's the Astros 3 and the Mariners 2.
Now pitching.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, James Del Villar.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Taylor up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
1-1.
On the inside corner for a strike. Got him! And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Cologne swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That one is absolutely belted.
Get out of here!
That's back there. Gone. And we are tied. It's 3-3. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And stepping in for the Mariners, Maximo Acosta. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the 9th. Next pitch is outside. The Astros have some action in their pen. Andy Dwyer preparing to come on if needed. One down, base is empty. And 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Now the catcher up to hit, Danny Barton. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Just missed. Next offering is down low. 2 outs, base is empty. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So a 9th inning comeback here, and this game has been flipped on its head. All tied up at 3 apiece. Bottom of the 9th, and now the catcher comes up to him. Greg Good. Muller back to work. That one outside, and that is ball 1.
No strike.
And delivers outside. That one's in there, and the count 2-1. And downstairs. Ripped on a line to center. Makes the catch, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Number 9, the next to hit, takes outside.
Ball 2.
1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Fly ball down the line. That one gets down for a hit. Making a move at first. On to pinch run, Mac Hand.
17.
And here is Caleb Tucker.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Roll save. That's a stolen base.
Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off. Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Ball one there.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch. Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Winning run stands at second. And that one in the air center field. Churio has this one sized up, hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Preston.
Freddie Preston up next for the Astros. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
That one at triple digits.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Trying to send this to extra innings. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two outs. That one misses, and that's ball 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That's to third. Fires across the diamond. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. On to extra innings. Now the left fielder, Patrick Cabrera. Man at second, nobody out. Chris Certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
0-1.
Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. Just missed.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Off the mark there. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Jason Churio up next for the Mariners. Fought off foul. That clips a corner. Man at second.
1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2-2.
To the right center. Should be extra bases. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. James Del Villar departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
So
the
a new
Astros,
pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Kiki Osweja.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
And up next for Seattle, Gregorio Trejo. And a foul ball. And that one is inside ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Andy Dwyer getting ready to go. Smith getting loose as well. That's out to center field. Cora has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next, for the Horned Frogs, the designated hitter, Ricky Handy.
Ricky Handy, the next to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And a foul ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike two.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
Here's the 0-2. Popped up first base side. Beck settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Mariners 4 and the Astros 3. Back here in Houston, we're at extras here, and now the DH, Jeff Ullman. Steps off, lead runner back to second. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. So the tying run at second. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes. Oh, he got away with a mistake right there.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, obviously the knuckleball, it's not a pitch designed to blow by hitters, but you'll see this every once in a while. You give up on that pitch at the plate, and then the last moment it darts back into the strike zone, and you're just not ready to get a swing off in time. Looks like it's 100 miles per hour, and I tell you what, I know from personal experience it's not a good feeling.
Now the third baseman, Raul Campillo. That one's upstairs, ball 1. The lefty, the 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Glass in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
For me, that knuckleball was just devastating. I mean, you see it so well, you think you're going to go out there and get 4 knocks, and you just swing and miss. And I tell you what, I tried my best to put Tim Wakefield in the Hall of Fame. So we'll see. If he gets there, you know it's because of me.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the left fielder, Quentin Glass, trying to deliver as the hero. Hit to right, and that ought to do it.
I got it.
He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners strand the tying run on base to win it.
2.